So thanks for coming in, today. And looks here like you're worried about some increased drug and alcohol use.
Yeah.
Tell me what's going on.
My grandmother just passed away.
Okay.
Really close to her, and just having a really hard time dealing with it.
Okay. So since her passing, that's
Yeah.
when you've seen an increase in your use?
Mhm.
Okay. How's it causing you difficulties in life, at school or at home?
I've wrecked the car now, blacking out, and
Okay.
presenting drunk in front of and high in front of siblings.
Okay, so coming home intoxicated and your parents are they're unhappy
not too
about
happy,
that.
yeah.
Okay. And your grandma's passing obviously has caused you a great deal of stress. Anything else in the past 12 months that maybe is causing?
I'd say that. I mean, that's the big thing.
Okay. And as far as your highest priority right now, what would you say you want to accomplish?
I'd really like to kind of get it together so I can get a job and move out.
Okay. We can definitely work on getting you to that point. Now, as far as your treatment goals, what is it that you hope to achieve through coming to coming to treatment?
I want to be able to kind of get back to cutting back on the amount that I'm using now. To what I was kind of before I started getting into trouble with it.
Okay, so you just want to manage your use?
Yeah.
And you think that cutting back is what you need to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? That's your main goal?
Yeah.
All right. Now, it looks like you were born and raised here in Dayton, Ohio, and you've got a total of 6 siblings?
Yes.
Okay, and those all 6 are all younger than you?
Yes.
Living at home?
All but one.
All but one.
One lives with another.
How's your relationship with those siblings?
We're all close.
You're all close?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Now, as far as high school, when you were in school still, did you have any truancy problems or any suspensions?
I was suspended once as a senior for fighting.
Okay. And currently in a relationship?
Yeah.
How long?
A little over 2 years.
How's that going?
Good.
Good. All right. Any children?
No.
Okay. And you're currently living with dad and stepmom?
Yes.
And then all of your siblings except one. All right. And then what about your work history?
Just like had restaurants, little stuff like that. Nothing big.
Okay. Any current legal problems?
No.
How about financial stresses other than that you'd like to save the money so you can move out? Okay. Military history in your family?
Yeah, both my mom and dad's side have
Mom and dad? Okay. Which branch?
Actually all.
Oh, is that right?
Navy, Army, and Marines.
Okay, so quite a few members.
Yeah, just no Air Force.
Okay. And what about your social support network? So you were close to Grandma, and Grandma's passed.
Really close to Grandma. My boyfriend and I guess some few like close friends.
Okay. Any hobbies or interests?
I played volleyball in high school. I really like to be outdoors. I like to go camping and stuff.
Okay. Hiking, things like that. Okay. And then anything other than your grandma's passing that you would say is a significant life event that's occurred?
No, that's been really the biggest thing lately.
Okay. And then we'll go over your brief medical history. So do you have any current health issues? What about any allergies that you're aware of?
I'm allergic to penicillin.
Okay. And any known infectious diseases? And what about psychiatric medications that you're taking currently? Anything for depression or anxiety, anything like that?
I'm on Zoloft for depression.
Okay. And what about before Zoloft? Did you take anything else prior to that?
They tried me first on Paxil, but it kind of almost made my depression worse, so they switched me to the Zoloft.
And the Zoloft's working better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Any non-psychiatric medications that you're currently taking?
No.
Okay. And then known allergies to medications or other substances? I know you said penicillin. Anything else?
Nope. Just penicillin.
Okay. And then as far as your family history goes, are there any significant health concerns? Any diabetes, heart disease?
My maternal grandfather passed away from cancer. And my paternal grandmother is the one who just passed away from cancer.
Okay. And then what about mental health issues in your family's history?
Both sides, my mother and father's side, have bipolar and then depression.
Okay. And substance abuse in the family history?
Not so much on my mom's side, but really most of my dad's side of the family.
Okay.
Problems with drugs and alcohol.
Okay, great. Now, the next section is about your drug and alcohol use, and the questions will apply to the last 12 months. Okay. So we're going to focus on that time period. So we know alcohol, yes, but when's the last time that you drank?
Just yesterday.
Yesterday. And how frequently are you drinking?
Every day.
About how much a day?
Anywhere from half to a full fifth of vodka a day.
A vodka a day, okay. And so that's your go-to?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, how old were you when you first?
I was 10 when I first started drinking.
And what about marijuana?
Daily.
And so yesterday,
Yeah.
today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, okay. And about how much are you smoking a day?
Anywhere from an eighth, maybe every day or 2 days.
And are you ingesting it in any other way?
Mostly smoke it.
Just smoke it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about crack or cocaine or meth?
Cocaine, really in the last 12 months I've done it 3 or 4 times maybe.
Okay. And when's the last time?
It's been probably a month or so ago.
Okay. And are you snorting the cocaine?
Mm-hmm.
And do you use it in any other form or just okay? And how old were you when you first did that?
I was about 16 or 17.
Okay. And what about inhalants?
Back in high school I tried it, but
Didn't
wasn't my
stick.
thing. No.
Okay. All right. So it was like this huffing
Yeah.
paints or
Paint fumes, gasoline fumes, stuff like that.
okay. And you were about how old?
Probably 15.
Okay. All right. Stimulants? Any no-dos? Any?
Yeah, actually, I take no-dos, and they're called stackers. You can get them at gas stations and stuff. I
Okay.
take those probably 4 or 5 times a week.
Okay. And is that one pill 4 or 5 times
It comes
a week?
in 4. There's 4, and sometimes I'll only take a couple, but sometimes I'll take all 4 in the day.
Okay. And when's the last time you did that?
A couple days ago.
And how old were you the first time?
13 or 14.
Okay. Hallucinogens?
Yes. In fact, that's one I'm really having a problem with lately. It's been really increased.
The hallucinogens?
Yeah.
So what are you doing? LSD, mushrooms?
Yeah, I'll take paper, LSD a lot. I've increased to quite a few hits, to sometimes a whole strip of 10 or 12
At once.
Yeah,
Okay.
or we'll get shrooms. And
Okay.
I've been doing that now 3 or 4 times a week.
Okay. And when did you start on the hallucinogens?
Probably around the same 13 or 14.
14. Okay. And then opiates, heroin?
No I have never done heroin.
Okay.
Opiates, pills, if people have them, I'll take those and I'll buy those off the streets, but they're not really my big choice to use.
What is it that you prefer?
Like Xanaxes and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll take opiates, pills, if someone has got them, but you're not seeking them out?
Yeah, no.
And if you do take them, are you just taking them orally, or are you...
No,
you crush them?
Actually, now, lately, I've been crushing up the pills and snorting them more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you said Xanax, so that's what you're...
Yeah, I really like that one lately because it knocks me out. I don't have to think or anything like that. So
I see.
That's what's gotten me in trouble lately. I've been putting myself in more dangerous situations,
Okay.
and I blacked out. That's why I wrecked my dad's car.
Okay.
Kind of thing. So
Okay.
that's really gotten worse.
So are you taking those, just swallowing them, or are you...
Now I snort those.
You're snorting those
Yeah.
as well. Okay.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you started
12.
using those? About 12. All right. Okay. All right. So in regards to all of this, have you ever been in treatment for drug
No.
use? And any involvement in any self-help groups like AA, which is Alcoholics Anonymous, or Narcotics Anonymous?
No.
Okay. And as far as your behavioral health, have you ever had any counseling, psychiatric counseling, mental health counseling?
I went to the counselor just to get assessed, and that's who put me on the Paxil. But now it's just my regular doctor who controls my Zoloft and stuff.
Okay.
So I don't see the psychiatrist anymore.
Okay. Any hospitalization for any of that? Okay. And then what about homicidal thoughts? Any thoughts of homicide, hurting someone else?
No.
Never any thoughts of that?
Mm-mm.
And what about suicide? Any suicide ideation?
Nothing really more than just really like when I've been depressed, just thinking of. I just wish I didn't have to feel this, and I wish
But it
I
was
just wish I wasn't here, so I didn't have to feel it. But
was it just a passing thought, or did
Yeah.
you plan something?
yeah, I would never do it or anything.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. And any self-injurious behavior? Any
Um,
cutting?
I've cut. Yeah.
Okay. How old were you when you first cut?
No, about 11 or 12.
And what about right now? Are you still cutting
Yeah, sometimes.
sometimes? Okay. And then in general, how would you say you're coping, Kristen?
Right now, not very well.
Not very well. Okay. Well, that's something we can definitely work on. We can work on developing some coping skills to help deal with the stressors that you're faced with. And we can start right into that. Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
What do we do?